Hi everybody, it's Cindy. Trying another live. See if I can find it on my computer, which I seem to always have a problem doing. Oh, okay. I think I found it. There we go. Alright, so what I'm going to do today is my Dutch door for August. And figured I'd hop on. Got some time to kill before I have to go to work. And I will post this when I'm done. So I have these stickers from Sarah Lynn Art that she did the opposite for me. The only ones I can't use is when they have the words. I still might use it anyway though, which is fine, because if you were looking into a mirror, the words would be backwards. And then there's this page. So I've got these to work with. So let's get started. I did not get out the month yet. Hopefully I still have, I need that page. There's the A. And there's the U. So how is everybody doing? It looks like it's going to rain here any minute. It wasn't supposed to rain until 3 o'clock, but it looks like it's going to rain. The sky has gotten very dark. Okay. I think I'm going to go down this time. Because I've been doing, I did a couple cross this way. I did some this way. I think I'm just going to go straight down. I always look at the flowers because I'm never sure which ones I am going to use. Not sure. Make sure I stay in frame. So yeah, I've never done a Dutch door live before. I have to make sure I don't do it. No, I've done it. I don't swear. But it can be very frustrating. And that's for sure. Just trying to see which flower I want. I think I'll go with this one. Make sure I get it down straight. There we go. August, who can believe? Tomorrow is August 1st. Not me, that's for sure. Very little time left. Very little time left. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. I did pick out washi. I picked out these 4. I didn't have any purple. I can't believe I don't have purple washi. Me of all people. But that's okay. It is what it is. So these stickers are from Sarah Lynn Art. And I think I'm going to go over farther than I usually do. I want to try some other concepts of doing it like up here, but I haven't gotten brave enough yet to do that. So let's look. I figured these are perfect for August. It used to be really hot here in August, but it seems like this year July has been the hot month, so we'll see what August has to bring. But a little travel time in the desert would be nice. Love to get away. I'd love to go on a vacation, but this summer it's not gonna happen. Which is okay. I did go to my daughter's and help her move. That was not a vacation, but it is what it is. My favorite saying lately, it is what it is. Things I cannot change in my life right now. I'm liking it so far. Now let me work with this crazy thing that I've been working with since January, and still I have a hard time with it. Just gotta make sure it's only one paper. I was going to do this yesterday and I just didn't get to it. So I did have everything out. I was watching, I think her name, you pronounce it Pyra, I could be wrong. I was watching her video yesterday because she's part of the Loop group I'm part of. And she does this so easily. I just don't know how she does it. It's like zip, zip, zip. Me, it takes forever. But I'm getting better at it, I think. Hopefully my phone doesn't shut off during this live like it did last time I did this. I've never had it shut off on me on a live, though. I guess because the phone's not technically recording. I don't know. I just ripped the sticker. But, yeah, so today is Thursday, the last day of July. So I guess I'm pushing it a little close for this. But that's why I figured I'd do it on a live, because then I don't have to post it. It's already here. Sorry. There we go. I will clean that up when I put the other one on the other side. So yeah, I have to work tonight. At my age, I'm tired of working 2 jobs. If you can feel me, let me know. Because, I don't know. But I'm also not a person that's not going to work. I could not just sit home. I probably will have to die and not retire, if that makes any sense. Because I could not sit home all day and do nothing. I have to be... It drives me crazy. And that's what I really do. I do nothing at home. That doesn't sound right, but you know what I mean. I watch videos and I make my videos and that kind of stuff, but to be home all the time and not work would drive me crazy. I don't know how people do it. I really don't. All right, we'll fix that up when we do the other side. These stickers are from Sarah Lynn Art, and I am on her rep team, as most of you know. Actually love being on her rep team. She's a fantastic person. And, well, this is the last day of July. I do not have my new August freebie yet. But it's adorable. Wait till you guys see it. You're going to love it. But this is my one for July. It was the cat with the baby kitten. And I tried to use it during the month. So but all of my spreads are now done. All right, let's find the right ones for this. So yeah, if you do Dutch doors, all you have to do is I ordered 2 sheets, and in the comments, I asked her to do mirror image of 1 sheet. Oops, no. Okay, it's gonna stick, so it's going down. Like I said, I'll clean it up in a minute. And it really comes out great for Dutch doors. You know, you just line them up and it just covers the other one completely when you get it right. And it doesn't actually fall down before you're ready to put it down. Hey Gail, thanks for joining. Just doing my Dutch doors, which is making me really nervous as a live, that's for sure. Just tried to, let's see, just trying to say hi to Gail real quick. There we go. Yeah, it's so great that she does the mirror image. It's perfect. I was just telling people that, you know, she will do this, and it helps with the Dutch doors, that's for sure. Because before I was struggling with it, and she said to me, well, I can do that. You know, I can do a mirror image. I was like, yes, please. Gail, have you ever done a Dutch door? I can't remember if I've ever seen you do one. Just curious. Okay. Where are my cute little... I do have to get different scissors. These are actually made, I don't know what they're made for. I don't know why I have them and why they're curved. But they do help a little bit with this really fussy cutting. Cleaning it up. Except for the curved part. But I saw a pair of scissors that I would really like to get. But they're like $34. And I'm like, is it worth it? Are they that good? But they're just small like these and can get into tight places. Yeah, cutting is the hard part. I'm still not used to that cutter. What is it? The gyro cut. I laugh at myself every time I try to use it. It's like I don't think I hold it the right way. But then these are trying to get into these little, and I cut stickers all the time. It's not like I don't cut stickers, so. But it's just not cutting around like this. I am not in the mood to go to work, like I said earlier. And if it's gonna rain, I don't know what it will be like. We'll either have a lot of customers that are just getting into town for the weekend, and it's raining, so they're getting their groceries, which is right in the same plaza as us, or they're just coming in to kill time, and they're not usually happy people. Yes, you're right. Practice makes perfect, Gail. I'm sorry, I just went to read Gail's comments. But the only practicing I'm doing on it is this, so I really should take time. You know, that's like the whole trying to do stuff for my channel on, what is it, Canva? I still haven't done that. That takes time too. I can't figure it out. I did have somebody reach out and said, you know, I'm sure, I don't know what it would cost me, but that they could do stuff for me. And I was like, But I'm not dumb. I can probably learn the technology of Canva, but I just haven't sat down and done it yet. See, this curve when I'm trying to go the other way is like the opposite way. Now it's rainy there too. Did you have to go into school at all today, Gail? I can't remember. I think you went in Tuesday. Oh, thanks, Gail, for the heads up. I knew that was probably a bad idea. Especially when they reached out to me, I didn't reach out to them. My daughter knows how to use it, but it's like every time I go down to see her, we just don't have the time to sit and do it. Or she doesn't want to do it, I'm not sure which. A few more days, okay. When do your kids start back? When does school actually start? Sorry. Gotta make sure I get it in the right spot for the next one. I'm gonna have to invest in some purple washi, I guess. Oh my gosh, that went all crooked. Even with dots, I can't get it straight. Kids start the 21st, okay. Yeah, I know I have to go back in August into the office, but I'm not sure when. And I haven't even reached out to find out because I'm not really anxious to get back there. Let's put it that way. We have to go in and get all the teacher supplies to their classrooms for them. That's part of my new job is supplies. But I'm not sure when I go back, but the administrative assistant has had the whole month of July off. And I believe she starts tomorrow. She might not start till Monday, I don't know. And I don't even know, I don't think, I just ripped the palm tree. I don't think that they are even in our building because our building is under construction. And I don't know if they're working out of the middle school. And if that's the case, I might not go back until later. But I'm supposed to have 5 extra days at the beginning of the year to do all that stuff. So we'll have to see. I'll have to see when I go back. Okay. I know that went off a little, but that's okay. Oops. Concentration time. Yeah, I opened all my windows. I guess our heat wave is over. I turned off my air conditioners. I'm just really not an air conditioning kind of person. People think I'm crazy for that, but I'm just not. Never have been. figured the heat wave is over, it said, and the rain is coming. So why have the air conditioning on if I don't need it? I mean, it's crazy when I sit in my house and I freeze. Makes no sense. To me, at least. I mean, I guess if I had a job where I worked outside, that might be different. If you're hot all day, but I mean, I like going outside, drinking my tea on my deck, porch, because it's in the front. It's not a deck if it's in the front, right? Oh, yeah, we had to turn all our keys in to Gail because with the new construction, I guess they're redoing all the locks on all the doors. So we had to, I don't have a key to get into things. My badge opens the front door to get in, but those are shut off too right now because they don't want anybody in the building. We were in construction all last year. They're adding a couple of additions to our building. We are getting a brand new elementary school in our town, but that's not the one I work at. And they actually have been tearing down the original building that I started in. And every time I drive by, I get so sad. Yeah, I drove by it recently and it's huge. It's like huge. It's an elementary school, but it's huge. I mean, the people that work in that building are going to be lucky. I'm not sure if that one will be air conditioned or not. We have a couple classrooms in our building that are air conditioned, and the only reason that they are is because we've had students that require it, so they have to do that. But yeah, not every room in our school is air conditioned for sure. I know they were working in the gym. We're getting a new gym floor, which we really needed. They should have the additions to the library and the upstairs and downstairs. They were adding a classroom for a pull-out room for the special ed teachers or the paras or whoever needs to work with a student. And I think the reason they're doing that, I'm not 100% sure, is that they're going to put 5th grade back in our schools. Right now we're only K through 4. And the rumor has it that they are going to be putting the 5th grade back and taking them out of the middle school. I don't know when the new school is going to be done either. Doesn't look, not for this school year, that's for sure. It just seems like new buildings take forever to build. I hear you about sitting outside when it's really hot. I do it more first thing in the morning with my first cup of tea or after the sun's gone down. But you're right, it has been, I'm like, why isn't this working? But that's because I ripped that one piece off of the poor little palm tree. So that's why it's not there. I love these stickers too. This like Arizona type. Now see, because it's not completely fussy cutted. Alright, so it's right there. I have never been to a desert. That would be cool to go. Again, because the heat doesn't bother me. people make fun of me, like at school, because our office is air conditioned, and our principal is hot all the time, so it's like freezing in there. And I bring in a like heavy hoodie sweatshirt just to wear, because otherwise I would freeze and not be productive at all. I did not pick out the numbers for these though. Although it might be, I think I have purple numbers, and that might be a way to get my purple in. I have to, yeah, I know. I always feel bad when people come in. But a lot of people last year were agreeing with me, like, how can you stand it? It's so cold in here. And I was like, yeah, I know. Tell me about it. That's like they fixed the air conditioner at Michael's also this year, you know, and it's like freezing in there. I literally walk outside the front doors just to get warm. And I had a customer looking at me the other day because I'm just standing out by the door. I'm like, I'm freezing. I had to come out here to warm up. And she started laughing, and she actually agreed with me. She goes, yeah, it is a little cold in your store. So then I felt like someone agreed with me, and the people laughing at me didn't have a reason to laugh. Yes, yes, definitely makes your fingers hard to use when it's too cold. My whole body shuts down. I love the way this is coming out so far. I'm really glad that I am trying new things. I mean, I've been doing this since January, so it has gotten a little bit easier. I am nowhere as near as good as, I don't know how to say her name. I think it's Pyra. She's fantastic. I just watched one yesterday that she did. She's really good. And makes it look so easy. Good, Gail, I'm not the only one that goes outside. It's just my coworkers at Michael's think I'm funny. Of course, I work with all young kids, so, you know, that doesn't help. A nice group of kids, but tonight I'll be working with one of my good friends. Friends of work, not, you know, we don't go out or anything. Not that kind of friend. But she usually brings me dinner every Thursday night. And I was thinking about that because technically we're not supposed to, as a manager, I'm not supposed to socialize with anyone, which is stupid, but that's just a Michael's thing. So technically I probably shouldn't be taking food from her either, but she's been doing it since we started working there because she said going home and eating at 9 o'clock at night is not healthy for me. Which she's probably right, but that's what I would do. So now she feeds me, and she's a fantastic cook. Fantastic. Alright, I gotta see what I'm doing now. I think I have one more page, yeah. So one more page of cutting. Yeah, and she makes good, oh, the best thing she makes is chicken pot pie. And one time she brought a whole, 9-inch chicken pot pie. And I mean, she eats two. It's not like, and we don't eat together because we can't take breaks together or anything. But she made a whole chicken pot pie and had one piece for dinner. And then she's like, you get to take the rest home. Oh, let me tell you, I broke that up into pieces and I froze it. It was so nice. Just pull out a piece, throw it in the oven to defrost it. Okay. Now, this is, what am I gonna do? All right, I know I can do this one. I might just have to use either the candle or the book and not worry about it on the other side. It's my journal after all, right? Because I really like it. I like both the candle and the book. Go with the book. Oh, you're making a lasagna bake? Ooh, that sounds good. Ooh, I just realized I put the trucks together, but that's okay. Look at all these purples in this. Aren't they beautiful? I love the purple. Hence why I wanted purple washi, but didn't have it. And the teacups, they will be going. Probably all of them will be going in this spread somewhere. Me and my tea. I actually pick up a tea, a hot tea, on the way to the beach the few times I've gone to the beach, because I just haven't had time for my morning tea yet, and it's relaxing to sit at the beach and drink a cup of tea. It's not too hot. Oh, that was way off. I do have a couple errands to run. I think I'll do them before I go to Michael's today. I do not have a car tomorrow. I think I just cut the top of this cactus off. We'll see. I have to get my car inspected. Talk about, I don't know where my head has been lately, but not where it should be. And I got home last week from New Jersey to a letter in the mail, thinking, oh my gosh, my registration is due already for my car. Yeah, no, not my registration. My inspection on my car. And if I don't have it inspected by the 4th of August, I lose my registration. I did not know it had run out at all. And it had run out the end of May, and this is July. I'm getting the notice. So I guess they were a little backed up too, but I have never done that. I always check my inspection. I have never had it run out, and this time it did. So like they say, there's a first time for everything. So that's tomorrow, and I'll probably do a bunch of videos. I'm gonna sit here with the thing. Do a bunch of videos. Yeah, I don't do coffee though. I'm a non-coffee drinker. I don't like the taste of it. And I blame my dad, because when I was a little girl, I remember I asked him if I could try his coffee. And he was like, sure, I don't think you're going to like it, but go ahead. He drank it black and strong. When I say strong, I mean, I thought I was gonna, it was the worst tasting stuff I had ever tried. And to this day, I sometimes even the smell of coffee just bothers me. Kind of funny, things you remember. I mean, coffee ice cream, nothing coffee flavored do I have in my repertoire. To the point where there's a restaurant in Watch Hill that makes swans out of pastry, and it's ice cream. They'll put ice cream in the swan, and they do a mocha hot fudge. And we used to go down there, and I would have to ask them if they could just make mine with chocolate sauce like you make chocolate milk with. And they would just look at me. I was like, I just can't do the mocha flavoring. But I wanted the swan. Okay, so if you were looking in a mirror, the writing would be backwards, right? Like, where's my other one? There we go. Perfect. This is like the speediest I've been. Feels like getting faster at it. I shouldn't jinx myself, because something could go wrong. Something could go wrong. Am I done? Yeah, let's put this back on. I'm done with this, and I'm always afraid I'm going to lose the tip. My daughter is actually going to come Monday with my grandson, because all of a sudden he's decided he wants to go to the beach. It will be in 6 years, I don't think. I mean, as a baby we took him down. But he has had no interest in the beach at all. And I even asked him, because I babysit for him 2 days a week, and he was like, nope, no thank you. But she sent me a text and said, is there a Saturday you're not working? And it just happens to be, I did take a Saturday off. And I told her, so, but then she asked me about Monday, and I was like, are you coming too? Because I would never, for his first time, take him by himself. And she was laughing at me. She goes, yeah, I would not make you take him to the beach by yourself. So we'll see if it happens Monday. That'll be fun. I won't have to go up and go to her house to babysit. So that means she's got the day off, which will be nice. I hope I'm staying in frame. I just need to get close to see the cutting. See, I missed that whole straight part of the washi. I'm always picking up little pieces forever after I do these. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun, Gail. We have a nice town beach, and there are kids around, so hopefully he will meet somebody. He wouldn't come when my friend's grandson was here. That would have been perfect. He could have had someone to hang out with, but the fact that he's even saying he wants to go is a step in the right direction. Amy did not like the beach when she was little. She would sit in her chair on the blanket, like a baby chair, and it would have like, you know, a little tray in front of it so you could put down snacks and stuff, and her feet would be up on top. She did not like the feeling of the sand. But as she got older, she became like Not that she would love to go hang out at the beach all day, like my other daughter, my oldest one, but she did go in the water and she would swim and she, you know, as long as she could leave when she wanted to, type of thing. If that makes sense. Struggling with this one down here. Okay. Perfect. I don't go right now. It's too early. The water's too cold. I don't go in the beach either. In the ocean. But I do go in when it gets warmer. I have to admit, I do. Well, when I used to go all the time, I did. I can remember being at the beach, having it start to rain, and we just all sat there. We didn't leave. All right, do I want to add, what do I want to do? I think I'm going to do maybe the 3 stripes again. I did that once before. I don't know if it's going to be wide enough though. Hold on. Yeah, well. When I was growing up, I didn't have a beach. Didn't move to where I live until 1973. So I've never, you know, sometimes it scares me. Like I see these little kids out in the water and I get very nervous. Like today, the other day when I was there, there was a mom holding like a little kid in the waves. Like, I want to say like a 1.5 years old. And I got so nervous because all I could think of is if a wave knocked her over, you know, that would not be good with a child in your hand. But that's just me being overcautious. That's just me. Let's put it that way. Can't find the end of the washi tape. There we go. So yeah, I guess I have to add to my list purple washi. I'm not saying that this isn't good, but it would have been nice to have purple washi. Whoops. Can't see the curve. Those are the wrong shape. I'm in the wrong direction. I haven't done a solo beach trip. I always go with friends. Before when I used to go by myself. Not to the town beach that we're at this year. I always went to the state beach because for a while there I didn't want to see kids from school that I worked with just in my bathing suit, you know? Just probably a silly thing to even think about, but that's what I thought. So now I'm back at the town beach and it doesn't bother me. At my age, nothing pretty bothers me anymore. There. And that part is done. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Now for put the candle. picture. And let's go with the suitcase. And everything else can go on the insides. And here. There we go. There. Oh, thank you, Gail. I appreciate it. Let's do. I keep saying I am not going to put the numbers down until after I decorate. I don't put numbers here, do I? Oh my gosh. First time I've had to look though. No, that's not a number space. This is just all decorating. I'm going to keep the smaller things for the other pages. And do all the teacups. There we go. I am like tired today. I was actually a little under the weather yesterday, and so today I am feeling a lot better. Oop, don't want to go that way. You'll see all my journaling. Not that I write anything that anybody couldn't read. I learned that once. You don't put things in journals because sometimes they don't stay private. Somebody will just read it. Not meaning to, but you know, if you leave it out open because you live alone. This is so pretty. I love this. Wish I had some growing in my garden. My garden is a mess. I have gone out every day and tried to do some weeding, but it's still a mess. It just got away from me, and I don't think I can catch up to it. I was supposed to have some, I think it's called preen put down, but that didn't happen. So the weeds grew. I had it all weeded, all planted, and preen and wood chips didn't happen. So at this point in life of summer, who wants to put wood chips in? It's kind of a waste at this point. There we go. Do I need something here and here? Oh, thanks, Gail. I'm glad I'm feeling better too. I pretty much slept most of the day. I did watch some videos. I did not do any filming. All right, I'll come back to that. The one thing I didn't pull out was numbers. But I think I have, of course it'll be, where are they? Oh, wait a minute, I think they're in with my numbers. I think I actually did put them. I'm trying to rearrange all my stickers. I bought 2 new binders. Gail, you know, the binders that I bought two new ones, a blue one and a purple one. And in this one, I put from Sarah Lynn Art all of the quotes that I have and the boxes. And the other one is all Christmas, a blue one. I did all Christmas. Because my big binders, I was constantly looking through them, so I'm trying to organize better. Oh, yep, and I did put the numbers in here. So, do I have a whole set? No. Of course not. The one time I think I can use colorful numbers. I don't have a set that I can use. And it's not like I want to do any two colors. I just wanted one color. Just looking to see what else I have. Not colorful days. Hey Karen, welcome. How you doing? You're getting ready to go take your daughter to college. That's so exciting. And your road trip. That'll be fun. I do need numbers. I just put them all away. I'm trying to think if I have anything anywhere else. I thought I pulled them all out though. Those won't work. Alright, let's just pick something else that has all of the days. Yeah, I can remember. Luckily, we just went in state when my daughter went to college. She was just up at the top of the state. But it is crazy. And you're smart not to buy everything and pack everything, and you can always buy it there. Okay, I just need a small set of numbers that are all there. There we go. I'll go with these. I don't know. Would those go? There's not really, no. We'll go with the black. But yeah, I remember that moving. My other daughter went to school in New Jersey, so that was a trip and a half. Taking her down there. But I'm trying to think, did we use? We must have used two cars. Oh, I think she had her own car. That was it. She took a car down. So we filled up her car and our car. I don't think we got a U-Haul. No, we didn't. Okay, 31 days. Here we go. Get these on quick. And I'm going to put the numbers on the opposite side. So if I want to decorate in the middle, I can. Because I'm always picking numbers up, so I'm not doing that this time. I'm putting them on the other side. If that makes any sense. I'm not looking for, you're looking forward to dirt, but not. I get it. I do get it. When my girls were little, we drove to the state of Wyoming to see my sister. And I'm the type, just put me on an airplane, please, and get me there in, you know, whatever, a day. It would take a day to get to Wyoming. Just because of, you know, usually had to stop over in Chicago for a couple hours, and then you'd land in Denver, and then you had to take like 7-passenger plane to Cheyenne that then continued on to Laramie where she lived. So that was, you know, that trip was like the worst road trip I ever took because my ex would not fly. So we had to drive everywhere, and it just took us forever. I had to take a road trip with a friend. We had fun. We went to Pennsylvania. We went all the way to Chicago and back. But we went down like to Philadelphia first and then to Lancaster, and we had fun. It was a fun little trip. And then when I got to Chicago, I got to see some people that I went to high school with, which was nice too. I'm going to put a couple of, these are big. I can add a few more of the dates on this side. That's the truth. That's true, Karen. When you drive, you get to see so much more. Yeah, I'm like I said, I love driving, and I love road trips. But if I'm going on vacation, which you're not going on vacation, but like, it's just, well, I can't even say that. Like to Block Island, which is, you know, usually a ferry boat, I would be like, just put me on the airplane. I'm gonna go to the airport and get on the airplane. You guys can, I'll meet you there. Because I don't like boats. I don't like being in the water. If I can't swim to the shore, I do not want to be there. I do not want to be on it at all. Which is kind of funny, but I've never flown over to Block Island. I haven't been to Block Island in a long time. But, you know, plus if you don't take your car over there, which nobody really does, I've only seen the beach at Block Island. I've never seen like the lighthouse or any of that stuff that's over there. You can rent mopeds, I guess, but when I had little kids when we used to go and went with other families, so it's not something you could really do. You're just the opposite, huh, Karen? Yeah, my whole family, my 2 girls, my mother, all my cousins, my aunts and uncles, all took a cruise. And one of my cousins got married on the cruise. I mean, it was a big thing. Yeah, no, I stayed home. Not getting on that boat. No cruises for me. Okay, so now we get to put all the fun decorative stuff. And I'm definitely got to put all these beautiful cups. And in my world, you know, they're all teacups. Because I don't do coffee. Oh, you know, it'd be cute. Let me see. Where is it? Yep, I'm going to do it. So I can use the opposites, so the handles are going the opposite. blend it first. There we go. Ooh, I'm in the middle of my book. You know, I never even counted this out. Oh no, because this is August. Okay, I'll be good to go. I should have made it so I fit 4 on here, but I didn't. I guess I could make 4 fit. Just put the ones at the bottom a little closer together. Don't know if it's because the string is there. These are not sticking down the way I want them to. And it's gonna rip. Okay, that one's just gonna stay a little funky. Right, which is the one I have? I'm gonna use this one. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. Wrong direction. Right, let's not do the same thing. Let's make sure you fold it into the crease. There we go. Yeah, you're right. Everybody is different. Okay, there's my teacups. Let's see, what do I have here? I love the book. I'm not going to put the whole thing in the center. Just got to leave a little bit of writing space because I don't write a lot. I just write kind of what happened in the day and all of that kind of stuff. So, sometimes some thoughts, but there we go. Put a bracelet down. Those are pretty. I have a ton of silver bracelets that I'd love to wear. Ah, that's going to take the whole entire 21st. Can't have that. I said I moved the numbers so that I would not have to worry about moving them here, but I gotta make sure I leave room to write, that's for sure. There's some writing, right? This one's driving me crazy, but it's probably so stuck that... Okay, so the center decorating is not going so well. This one I probably have more room. And it's another picture. I'm going to put the picture over here. Some of it's going to come off, but that's okay. I don't want to put 2 pictures on the same page. Pretty bouquet of flowers. The last bracelet. Yeah, I got plenty of room. Page used. to do. There we go. And I think I will do not in the cracks this time. I'm just going to spread these around the teacups. In the different places. Ah, no, 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 no. I knew the second I put it down, I was wrong with that. Alright, it wouldn't be seen over here, but that's taken up too much. Oh, it won't be seen here. Okay. There we go. Nothing on this side will get seen. There we go. So I used all of them but the one candle that is backwards, which is fine. Let's look at it, guys. Oop, let me cut this picture. Oop, I can't. Almost saw my journaling. Or what little of it there is. My secrets. All right, let's look. So there's the August page, which, where is my, I just noticed I guess I didn't rub that down as good as I thought. I don't like seeing all that extra, like, on the clear stickers. Get rid of that. I call them air bubbles, but I'm not sure what they really are. Thank you guys, Gail and Karen, I'm glad you, so let's look, there we go, and then we go there, I don't like writing in this one, then we go there, and finally there. I think this might be the one I like the best so far. It came out okay, like cutting and everything, so yeah. Alright guys, it is, what, 1:30ish? And I've got to go to the post office before I go to work at 3. So I probably am going to end my live. Thanks, Gail. You should try it. I know you'd be good at it. I know you would. It's taken me a while. I would show you, but... Oh, wait a minute. I can show you, can't I? I just don't have to show you. Like that was the first one. I really didn't do much for Dutch doors. Looks like I only did 2. So each time I progress differently. I like March too. March came out good. I like my steampunk one. I guess there are more than just that one that I like. And I think those are all before I had the 2-sided stickers. And that was June's. July was Harry Potter. And now the desert. Alright, I'm really going to go now. Thank you, Karen and Gail, for watching and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. And I will talk to both of you really soon, I'm sure. Bye.